Hey, y'all. I know it's been a minute. Welcome to Sacred Soulmates. It is your goddess Euphoria hosting this thing. Goddess Euphoria, if you don't understand what I just said. Um, the first card that we have out. First off, I just want to say, excuse the absence. When that man needs you, that man needs you. And you have to go answer the call. Um, Sometimes the needs of the one outweigh the needs of the many. And just let that be my explanation. Not that I owed it to you, but just courtesy. Crowning is prayer. And it has double meanings. Just, henceforth, just take everything to have a double meaning. Take it as what they try to tell you and then dissect it in the way that you see it and go with what makes more sense for you. This is the if life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And there's two pathways here. There's one that leads to the city and one that leads to the country. And wherever you are led, always take whatever you receive, what the people say around you, what the people say to you, the thoughts that you have, and run them through a filter of your own understanding for your best interest. Not in like a, self-serving, like kind of selfish way where it's what I want first is more important than everybody, but what's good for you. You'll never go against yourself. Always take things for what's going to be good for you. Excuse me, deliverance. And see, I'm not only getting this channel, but this card is coming out, crown chakra, and it is yellow, which is the solar plexus, the soul. And you eat that soul food, you get what's good for you, you do what's good for your soul, you see things in a way that is best for your soul. Meaning when bittersweet experiences happen, because that's something like over this weekend I had some well, I guess you can call it a bittersweet experience. I'm not really attached to 3D shit like that, but a bittersweet experience is just having someone reveal their ugly face and you really getting to see what type of low down, dirty, wicked bitches you dealing with in your life. And that's an experience that I experienced. That's something that, things that I thought about certain people prove themselves to be true. Whether it's self-fulfilling prophecy or it's the fact that I just, through the deductive reasoning, I can see a bitch for who they are. And you may be having some of these experiences in your life too, where you really see who people are, absent of what they say. Fuck what a person say. Even though at this point in time, the 4D space is alive and the 5D time has been unlocked. So if you don't have no 6D motion, then you can't get in 7D alignment, and you don't get that 8D renewal of the soul. You don't get that experience that changes you inwardly and creates an immortal being. This shit deep, y'all. This shit deep. There's a lot of people who still on that 3D, and I'm in the double digits as far as dimensions. Like, I exist on many timelines. So for a bitch to just be playing around in a 3D, they ain't doing nothing but hurting themselves. And that's the energy that's coming out. Like, a lot of people will say things, and you got to be able to read between the lines. You got to be able to really get the message these days. You got to be able to fuck what a person is showing you and what they telling you. You got to be able to read in between what's really going on and see the truth in things. And people who haven't done no spiritual work, they be behind on that. But those of us who are self-actualized souls, we're not just spirits, we're actual souls. Like, we actually are powerhouses. We are crystallized beings who are reflecting light in a way that benefits us in our 3D. I told y'all it's deep. That's something, it becomes a point where every time you open your mouth, that is your prayer. When you become a crystallized being, every time you speak, that is your prayer. So those of us who know how to kind of lay low and who kind of keep ourselves tucked, and, the kept feminines and the masculines who are men of few words, they are more so men of action. We are the ones being highlighted at this time. The sun is shining on us. And people are seeing how we conduct ourselves with grace and how we still move with the spirit of victory. Even when everything around is looking like it's going sour, when everything's looking like it's going south, shit, what's wrong with south? What's wrong? When it look like things are going dark, shit, what's wrong with the dark? That's where we all came from. So when people, especially the ones who are trying to make circumstances harder on you, who want to siphon energy from you, the ones who have such hatred and jealousy in their heart that they want to take something from you. And I'm feeling like that hatred is directed at a connection here. Like, it's people who know that they don't have the type of love and the type of connection that you have, and they don't like it. Because the root of this is the Five of Wands. That's the last card pulled. It was at the base of all the cards, the Five of Wands. And it's a lot of people who got a lot of shit to say, and who've had a lot of shit to say, and who have cursed your name, and who have cursed your masculine's name, and who have cursed your relationship. And they cursed y'all equally. They cursed y'all together. It's people that talk shit about him, people that talk shit about you. And all it's doing is bringing y'all closer together. The more somebody tries to sway you away from a person, I'm hearing it, everybody's like, he's no idol. Please don't like him. He don't wife him. He one nights him. Now she don't like him. She never met him. Groupies trying to take advantage of him. He won't let him. He don't need him. So he treats him like he treats him. Better them than me. She don't agree with them. She's mad at that. He's not having that. So those opposites attract like magnets. It's somebody in your life who a lot of people don't want you to, they don't want to see this relationship thrive. They don't want to see y'all together. All type of little weak bitch, goofy hoe shit. You know, little TikTok love spells and fake ass Christian bitches who think that they deserve something more because they go sit up in a church. Or because they holler Jesus all day but do evil for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's them type of bitches who coming up against something. And really, like, it's a spiteful tongue. It's a spiteful mouth on your relationship. It's a spiteful tongue on your relationship. It's spiteful intentions on your relationship with divine. With your divine masculine. They don't want to see y'all make it. They're not trying to see y'all have nothing together. Because if y'all prosper, then they know that it means that they're losers, that they lose, that they goofy, that they wicked, that they ain't who the fuck they try to portray themselves to be. The bigger y'all become, the better y'all doing, the worse they look on them. And they don't want that. These hoes that don't know how to stand corrected. So these bitches gonna have to get on their knees and bark, and they gonna have to go fetch that redemption. Because it is what it is. A lemon still grows from a tree, and our growth comes from the sun. The sun is one of God's most beautiful creations. So it's like, what we talking about? It's a lot of people doing a lot of talking, going around spreading a lot of gossip, going around cursing other folks' names. They don't know how to shut the fuck up and mind their own business. So they always in your business and always doing shit to try to come against you. And then they want to come up in your face and act like they're good people. We're not trusting nothing of what these hoes saying. We're not trusting none of what these hoes doing. We reading between the lines on all that. Every time a bitch open her mouth, like, it's like I partly hear what you saying, but I'm really processing what your spirit is really saying at the same time. Like, you can play nice all you want to, but I can hear that conniving shit in your tone. I can hear that vengeance in your voice. I can hear that kind of gloating in you when you think somebody is doing bad and you think you up. I can hear it. Us spiritual ones, we can hear it. Us sacred soulmates, we can hear it. You know when somebody don't mean you no good. Either you or your masculine may have people that you discovering they didn't even want y'all together. It'd be shit like, if y'all didn't come together, but you know somebody in his family, you tell them to pass along your phone number or something, they'll never pass it along. Or somebody see your masculine out and he ask about you, the bitch don't never tell you that he asked about you. You get what I'm saying? It'd be shit like that. And it'd be people in your own fucking family. It'd be your own so-called friends. It'd be the ones always want to sniff up your ass and watch what you're doing. They want to follow you around to see how you move so they can try to move like you move, but don't want to have no motherfucking respect for the power that they're copying. And that's a problem. That's a problem with the divine. For the third eye, we have Two of Swords. These people don't see, they don't know their ass from their face. They don't know their mouth from their asshole. They don't know. Just lost beings. Mere mortals is what I call them, because I enjoy the privilege of being an immortal, meaning I'm alive on many timelines. When I close my eyes on this timeline, I'm gonna wake up somewhere else on a different timeline. Same body, same person, because I'm a self-actualized being. They don't know nothing about this. They know nothing about spirit. They know nothing about sacred soulmates. And because these hoes don't know shit, they play in the dark. And because they ain't got no power about them, they move in the shadows. They talk shit behind your back because them bitches know better. These pussy assholes know better than to say anything crazy out front. But the boldest of these weak ass bitches, they'll get in your face and they'll say stuff that tells on them, but they'll think that they talking above your head. If your crown chakra is balanced and it's enlightened, can't nobody get nothing over your head. These hoes out here exposing themselves. So like I said, pay attention to these bitches when they talking. I know we don't pay attention to these bitches. So catch what I'm saying. We don't pay attention to them. We don't give a fuck about these hoes. But when they do muster up enough strength to say something in your face, pay attention to what they saying and then read between the lines what they're saying. Because bitches are exposing themselves. The most evil of them, they're going to try to talk in riddles and shit. Or they'll try to say stuff to like make you second guess yourself. We're not second guessing nothing. We're already crystallized. We know exactly who we are. Just like I open up this shit and I always say Goddess Euphoria. I always clearly explain to you who the fuck I am. We know who we are. Your masculine knows who he is. You know who you are. And if you're in a place where either of you are feeling in a state of confusion, it's somebody around you sending that confusion. Because they somebody who confused. They don't know how the game go. They don't know how none of this spiritual shit works. So they already out of their league coming at y'all connection. They already out of the loop. They already fucking themselves over. Because this thing is actualized. It's real. It's a real thing. And you can feel free to speak on it. You can speak directly to them. But really it ain't, what's understood don't have to be explained. So a lot of times you can just pay these hoes dust. Not even acknowledge their presence. Treat them like an inferior with this Hierophant energy. Like you already know you above. Like you already know you bigger than whatever the fuck they got going on. Trying to come against you and your soulmate. You could treat them like that. When you know you that one. When you know you got real spiritual power. When you know you the coach. Really. When you know you really that big one. When you know you that chosen one. Listen. It's hierarchies to this shit. It's levels to this shit. It's dimensions to this shit. And if it's a bitch that can't even get herself together and stop being jealous on the 3D dimension, she can't fuck with you on the 8th dimension. She can't fuck with you in the 11th. She can't fuck with you on the 22nd, on the 33rd, or the 44th. She can't fuck with you in no dimension. On no timeline can this bitch fuck with you when she can't even stop being jealous in 3D. The 3? Just 3? That's where you at? You still such a goofy, you still such a loser in the 3rd dimension that you got to come and get somebody and think you gonna take something? Little 3D shit? You an enemy in the 3rd dimension? And it's somebody that's already spiritually higher than you, Hierophant energy, and you think you coming against them, you think you taking something. A lot of them lemons that, when life gives you lemons, it don't be life giving you that. It be a weird bitch somewhere, off jealous somewhere, wishing ugly on y'all. Wishing ill on you. Bitch mad because you walk on sunshine all day and shit. Bitch mad because they don't have a song in their heart like you got a song in your heart. Make sure you keep your voice strong. Keep your voice strong. Believe in what you believe in. Know what you know. Because it's past belief at this point. Know what you know. Because there's a lot of weak bitches around that want to make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about. Or he really don't like you like that. I don't even know why you... I've had bitches really sit in my face and tell me he don't really like you like that. And in a room full of people, this man constantly gravitating toward me. This man constantly ignoring all these bitches trying to get his attention, coming straight to me. And she waits till after he gonna be like, yeah, he really don't even like you like that. Everybody say he's no idol. Please don't like him. He don't wife him. He one nights him. They got all this shit to say about this man and don't even fucking know who he is. And then he got his eye on you in a way that he ain't never had his eye on nobody else. Oh, these hoes big mad. They gonna tell you everything they can muster up about him. Well, you know, he used to talk to my cousin and they did, and yeah, he tried to talk to me. Girl, first off, with a masculine, that ain't no try. He either doing it or he didn't. He either wanted you or he didn't. He could get you or he didn't want you. He had you or you were never his desire. That's first things first. So, big up Y'all, it's time to big up. It's enough of all that humility and shit. Big up on a hoe. Go hard on a bitch. Let them bitches know that you really not talking about nothing. You ain't got nothing that's gonna come against nothing we got going on over here. You see that 5 energy. Big 5. Big talk. We won't have time for that little shit. Big shit popping, little shit stopping. Because the 4 of Wands is here. The connection is already there. Y'all already locked in. So a bitch coming at you at this late in the game. I have another channel called 828 Prophecies where I was constantly channeling like the energy of a marathon is already over. The winner was already, the confetti done fell, the sashes been given out, trophies, medals, awards, and all of that shit. Everybody done went home. The cleaners is out here cleaning up confetti off the street, and this bitch just put her shoes on. Trying to hurry up and copy who she think. Oh, if that's what Divine Feminine is doing, now I'm going to do that too. Trying to come against a connection that's already solidified. Either y'all already legally married or y'all already married in spirit. Meaning that this is a timeless connection. This is like something that's been in motion over many lifetimes. I talk about real, actual, sacred soulmates here. I'm not talking about some situation type shit. Somebody you swipe left, swipe right on off Tinder. You met them on Instagram or some shit like that. No, I'm talking about real, organic experiences. And a lot of time they be right there under your nose. Your soulmate be right there under your nose. And the only way that you can lose out on them is if you trick yourself out of your own position. And if you let one of these goofy bitches trick you out of your position because they don't have no spiritual guidance. All a bitch know is what her loins want. All a bitch know is she want to be seen. All a bitch know is that she want a nigga that's going to spend money on her. Bitch don't know nothing about catering to a man in a real way. Don't know nothing about divinity, masculine or feminine. Don't know nothing about it. All she can do is sniff up your ass and try to figure out how you move so she can try to do the same things you do and try to beat you with something that you've already done. She want to go get some shit that look like some shit you already had. These type of bitches. Weak, silly, in the dark assholes. Don't know nothing about life. Don't know nothing about how to win nothing, how to keep nothing. They constant losers. These are the type of bitches that have big losses in their life. Losing the whole business. Losing custody of their kids type assholes. But they focused on your connection. Need to clean up the bullshit in their own life. Old as fuck, still making minimum wage type bitches. You got bigger fish to fry than to be worried about what a fucking divine feminine is doing and the motion that she got going before you were ever even around. Because all you can do is play catch up. And that's all these bitches doing, playing catch up. That's why I say when they come in your face, like, pay them hoes dust, but still listen to what they saying because they confessing. The power of your connection, the power of your spirituality is such that it's already ordained. They have to confess. But the most stubborn of these bitches, the most masculine of these bitches, I don't care how feminine and, pink pill this and Venusian rose and all of this other shit they do, how demure they try to behave. You a masculine ass bitch if you coming against somebody connection. You a aggressive hoe. Trying to play sweet. And we don't honor none of that shit. We don't honor nothing but authenticity. Authenticity is an even higher vibration than love. Something is already official and it's still like weak bitches trying to come against it because they don't even know what it's like to have that in their life. All they love struggles been, chasing after another woman's man, getting a nigga ass to kiss. When she finally do catch a man, he give her his ass to kiss. He treat the bitch like Cinderella before Prince Charming. They don't know nothing about a sacred love, a sacred relationship. Somewhere that you already at with the world card. You already there. The prayer is the crown. The 2 of swords is the third eye. These people they can't even see what you got going on, but you can see past what the fuck they talking about. They'll try to confuse you talking in circles and shit, but you'll be able to read right between the lines and hear what they saying. The throat chakra, it's official. You don't have to humble yourself for nobody, and you also don't have to explain shit. We don't do no complaining. We don't do no explaining. Either one of them. The heart chakra, it's already there. The connection is already there. It's tied. It's 11-11, 4 of Wands. The connection is already there. Your heart was already weighed, light as a feather. The connection is already established. Y'all already together. The soulmates are already there. The love is already flowing. It's a two-way street. Y'all know who the fuck y'all are. And an outsider could never tell you nothing. That's another reading we already done. We already talked about can't nobody tell you nothing about this person. And they can't tell him nothing about you. The solar plexus is the world. Ready for the world. She said she wants them ready for the world. It's a new edition. So many represent. I'll definitely set this party up right. Off in another world. You off somewhere these hoes want to be where y'all at. They want to know what it feel like to be so certain and so secure in your relationship that you don't have to hear what a little chihuahua ass bitch got to say. That don't shake you from nothing. Anything that you may lose, any 3D proof that you losing something, ain't really even 3D proof that you losing something. It's just proof that it's a bitch around you wishing you ill, because you know what y'all energy is. Like I've been saying ever since, I think it was the second video I put up, with twin flames, you deal with a lot of like karmic interference and stuff, because they are like lesser reflections or refractions of your soulmate's light. And then when you come into contact with your soulmate, like y'all both can see how other people attack you. He can see how people attack you. You can see how people attack them. Y'all got each other's back because y'all face to face. They can't see behind them, but you can. You can't see behind yourself, but he can. So when y'all come together, it be like from both directions. All type of little weak, whack ass bitches come out with all the tricks come out. They throwing all the lemons. All y'all got to do is decide where y'all want to go together and make a life there. Squeeze them lemons and make lemonade. Because the sweetness of your love is going to make that sour turn into sweetness. It don't matter what they try to throw at you. It don't matter what vitriol or what venom they spit in y'all's direction, cursing your connection, cursing your relationship, cursing y'all's beliefs. It won't matter. It ain't going to stand on nothing. It's just a salty bitch that don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about this, so all you can do is hate on it. Because you a fearful ass bitch. You don't have no authority like we have authority. We get our authority from knowing each other, from knowing the Most High, from this God-ordained relationship. We solid as a rock. And all you can do is just run around and hope that you can find an angle to get in, but you can't. It's a complete circle. It ain't no weaknesses in our chain. Between the two of us, it ain't no weaknesses. And that's what they hate the most. Y'all off in a whole nother world. And them bitches, they just feel it. That disparity, that difference in your energy versus their energy. That spirit of wanting. They sit in the spirit. They always want something. Greedy hoes always want something. Always got their hand out. Always need something. Always begging for something. Always got to go to somebody for assistance for something. Bitch could never stand on their own 2 feet. Bitch could never. They always running up on him, his homies here. Big bro this, big bro that. I'm talking about motherfuckers who be older than your masculine calling him big bro because they needy as fuck. Never knew how to stand on their own 2 feet. Been laying up on their mama couch and shit all their life. Fuck boys. The brother that got a bunch of sisters and the sisters all take care of his bitch ass. Motherfuckers scared of cats and dogs and shit. That type of bitch ass nigga. But they come around your masculine, they want to speak down on him, but then get up in his face and call him big bro, this big, because the motherfuckers want something. Feminine males. Just like it's some manly ass females. They wrong. They got their wires crossed. That 2 of swords, their wires crossed. They don't know shit. Their third eye ain't open. It's still castified like a motherfucker. They don't know nothing. Don't have no authority in their own life. So then they cast stones at the people who do have authority in their life. They cast stones at the people who know how to transcend these, dense dimensions where you have all of this hatred and you have all of this, all that lower vibrational shit, all that kind of demonic nature, which is just a lower natured human being. That's all a demon is. A human that don't have no control over their lower nature. If they feel any type of offense, they go to doing spell work, go to moving around in the dark, go to, talking about people and trying to get other folks on their side against one person. That's all a demon is. A powerless motherfucker that don't know shit about authority. They don't know nothing about authority. God don't look on them with no type of love and no type of grace. Don't have no connection with the Most High. and damn sure don't have no soulmate connection. They don't have nobody who loved them the right way. They got a bunch of people trying to control them and step on their head and make them feel inferior. And that's all they know how to do. Try to step on somebody else's head and try to make them feel inferior. When they come into contact with people who are actually free and who are creatives. And that creative energy comes from the creator. A demon don't have no creativity. They run in circles doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. Sitting around watching you and your soulmate move through timelines. Move through time itself. Watching y'all make a way out of no way. Watching y'all transmute shit and make something out of nothing. And they jealous. They hateful. They want to come against the connection. Y'all keep it strong. Because as long as y'all got that connection with one another, you keep it strong. Let's see. Crown, third, throat, heart. A balanced heart. A heart weight light as a feather. A loving connection. The solar. Y'all make a whole new world. Y'all create a whole new world for each other. You can get rid of all of the people talking shit, you know, preying on you. Not praying with good words, like they preying on you with their words, like talking shit with their mouth. Y'all are so high in energy that everything you say is a prayer. So if you read between the lines of what your soulmate is telling you, you're going to get all type of diamonds. You're going to get all type of lessons. You're going to have things that you recall and you'll be like, dang, yes, that blessed me. When you think about a motherfucking hater, a lowlife, a demonic bitch or a demonic nigga, you think back on the shit they say, you find, oh, that's what they meant. They were trying to catch me up. You see the difference in that? It's all about recollection. When you think about the things that a person says, and we talk about the power of life and death on the tongue, prayer, or praying on someone. People either use their mouth to pray on you, or they use their mouth, their tongue to speak life into you, which is like praying for you. And you got to watch who the fuck you let pray for you. Because I'm getting this energy if it's a bunch of Christian motherfuckers. Christian. Jesus wasn't even a Christian. What are you doing? What is this Christian shit? Jesus was Jewish. What is this Christian shit? What is that? Spell work. That's what it is. If you ain't figured it out yet, if your third eye still decalcified, it's spell work. That's what it is. I'm getting the energy of like it's people that want to act like they holier than thou. Maybe it's somebody's family, maybe it's your friends who be, well, you know, you shouldn't be with that type of man, or where there's your family. Y'all need to get, you know, if God don't like no man, if let's say he is not, you know, the perfect law-abiding citizen, and then his old bitter bitches who ain't never had no successful marriage trying to tell you about your connection. You know what I'm saying? Or let's say the girl does something, maybe she is like, you know, like a DJ or like a, you know, a personality or podcaster or something like that. Then there's men on his side telling him, you know, women ain't supposed to be in the house and quiet and shit like that. Meanwhile, this motherfucker ain't never had no successful marriage his whole life. So it's just a bunch of people around it preying on your connection, feel like they need to say something on your connection. And a lot of time it is just them being sour. You just sour because you've never had what this person has. You've never had the connections, the relations, the energy, the love that this person gets. So you want to tear down what they found because you can't find your own good thing. That's the energy coming through in this reading. But with that solar plexus energy, both of you know exactly who you are. You're crystallized souls, and your light is a match to one another. So what the fuck these other people talking about, it really don't matter. Y'all just move through timelines together. Y'all move through dimensions together. It don't even matter what they talking about. The sacral energy is strength. It's a strong magnetic pull. The one who ignites them loins. The one who even if you and your person are in no contact, it's like I'm visualizing my name tattooed on that ass, baby. It's like you just know. They know you belong to them. You know they belong to you. And can't nothing come against that. Y'all hear that? Confirmation. Ring the alarm. I've been through this too long, and I'll be down if I see another bitch on your arm. It's like y'all have too much history. Like I said, y'all have moved through too many timelines together. This is past life connections. And that soulmate, you're going to find that soulmate in every lifetime. You're going to find that soulmate every lifetime. Every. I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm a psychic. Clearly. But not like no just reading cards for fun type shit on YouTube or for money. Like, no. Alchemist deep in this spiritual shit. I was born this way type shit. Yeah. So I channel energies from people I don't know, people famous from the past, everything. And Ronald Reagan's energy came through me. Him and Nancy. In the afterlife, a soulmate is a soulmate, honey. It just is what it is. That's the most unexpected shit. Who wakes up one day and says, I'm going to hear from Ronald fucking Reagan? Especially as a black woman. He ain't even my people. But love is love. And if I'm experiencing that vibration, then that is an energy that is available to me because of my recognition of energies. And that is soulmate energy. When people they've loved each other in and out, in and out, in and out of time. Shout out to Maya Angelou. But again, all of this is because people, root chakras, the lower vibration, the lowest chakra. Well, it's not the lowest, but it's the, mainstream, the lowest chakra, the red one. People playing blood and shit like that. That's what people always, they want to prick their fingers over cups and, that type of shit. You ain't supposed to fuck a bitch while she on her period type shit. Blood, the importance of blood, root chakra. Yeah. Which it be the lowest common denominator. And a lot of times it be your own blood that be coming against y'all. It be your own blood trying to interrupt your connection. It be your own blood that don't want you to have a soulmate because they too busy siphoning off your energy. They done built a whole foundation on your fucking shoulders. Everything good that happens to them, they siphon it off of you. It comes from you in some type of way. Like if you wasn't there, they wouldn't have had none of that shit that they had in their life. That's a root, honey. And it's a bunch of people who don't benefit from you being in no soulmate connection. They benefit from you being dependent on them. They want you to beg them for something when it's really you who powering all they bitch ass. You giving the whole motherfucking family power. You giving the whole fucking friend group clout. I've been there too. I'm the one who bitches be bored on a motherfucking Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. They come looking for me. Nick, where we need to go? You know where to go. And I was always the one to have a bitch sitting up at somebody's spades table in the fucking hood somewhere that they would be too scared to go if it wasn't for me. Recognize when you be the plug. Recognize when you be the power. You and your sacred soulmate. Y'all be the ones that's lit. That's y'all's energy. All them other motherfucking onlookers and peanut gallery and people who got so much to say, the only reason why they ass is having any type of prosperity is because they connected to y'all. The only reason why they had any type of cushy lifestyle because they connected to y'all. Because left to their own self, like I said, it'd be an old ass bitch still making minimum wage. It'd be a scary ass motherfucking man, grown ass man scared of cats and dogs and shit. It'll be a weak ass bitch who can't get no nigga to pay no attention to her nowhere. The only time she get attention is when she's seen hanging around you. That's the type of people who got so much to say about y'all connection. Or they have so much praying, meaning spell work, destiny swaps, all of that shit. And they don't have to consciously be aware of the fact that they're doing spell work to be fucking witches. They don't have to address themselves as witches. It's a bunch of witches sitting up in churches. A lot of Christian bitches ain't nothing but witches. That all that shit that you be seeing on these scary movies like The Nun and The Conjuring and all of that shit, and they always have the priest and the exorcism and stuff. The church evil as fuck. Christianity is a whole bunch of spell work. It ain't nothing but it's government of spirituality. That's all religion is. People trying to govern your spirituality. And whenever you're trying to govern something, that's like a control issue. Somebody want to have control over your connection with God, meaning that they are already in a demonic place. That's why you have all of these movies and demons and shit. Right there at the church, yeah. Movies where the priest can't even exorcise the demons because the demons, motherfucker, you inferior to the demons. You worship the demons. And somebody got a Christian family who be all in their motherfucking business, always trying to judge them. But y'all some lowlifes. They some motherfucking lowlifes. They might not even consciously know that they're witches. Because like I said, the light ain't on. They don't know shit about spirituality. All they know is going up in this building and paying tithes to a pastor. And the whole time you worshiping the devil. The whole time you evil. The whole time you got an ugly ass spirit. The whole time your heart could never be weighed light as a feather. But you sitting up here judging these people who, oh, they shacking up. They ain't even married yet. It's more love in the home of the people who shacked up than these fucking married people sitting up in church that don't even want to sit beside each other. Married motherfucking people who don't even live under the same roof. They can barely stand each other. But got so much to say about somebody, oh, they shacking up. They need to get right with God. Man, shut the fuck up. That's where we at with it. It's just a whole bunch of disorder. At the root of it is a whole bunch of disorder. A whole bunch of people that don't have no spiritual enlightenment. Don't know what the fuck they doing. Don't know who the fuck they playing with. And when they see somebody of a higher spiritual rank, they so out of the loop, they don't even know who they playing with. Because touch God and touch not God. No, God, touch not God. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. Touch not God's anointed and do his prophets no harm. You see how hard it was to get through that? Distractions. A bunch of distractions. A bunch of jealousy. A bunch of naysaying. A bunch of wishing bad on people. A bunch of speaking curses with their mouth. Because when somebody go from porch to porch gossiping about you, bitch, that ain't nothing but them praying on you. That's spell work. Every word that come out of your mouth, like I say, when you get to a certain level of spirituality, everything you speak is a prayer. Every time I do a reading, that's a prayer. And the tone that I have with these fucking lowlifes is, yeah, it's a reaping tone. It's a exposure tone. It's a, you don't mean shit. You ain't shit. You ain't never gonna have shit. It's a curse. When I speak on these lowlifes, because I don't have no love for these bitches. And when I talk about the sacred soulmates, I give you the love and I give you the light and I give you the grace and I speak about the bountiful quality of your relationships. It's two different ways. Just like I say, watch what people say to you. Watch how somebody's talking. Watch the stuff that you tune into. Because it all just be spell work. I'm well aware of the tone that I use with these fucking lowlifes. Because that's all they deserve out of me. And I'm very much so aware of the reverence that I give to soulmates who have been put together in such a sacred manner, who have been together in and out of time. I use it's very poetic, it's very romantic when I talk about the soulmate connections. It's very much so, fuck a bitch, go hard on a hoe when I'm talking about these lowlifes who ain't got no business putting their mouth on nothing. It's very much so, I'm gonna trump your ugly so you can shut the fuck up. So you can learn how to keep your fucking mouth off of God's chosen. Because I'm the one with the rank here. Big bank tank, little bank. So whatever spell work they done did and talk shit about your connection, big rank come here and shut all that shit down. Your voice not more powerful than mine. With that throat chakra on Hierophant. So don't let nobody come around you talking crazy about your connection, because they throat chakra not more important than yours. It's not more authoritative than yours. A lot of these bitches they don't even have the nuts to speak up about what they do in the dark. They just move around in the shadows and they go talk shit to somebody else about y'all connection. They won't even say it to your face. So anything that you say in front of these bitches, even if you don't directly spend your time and address them, if you say something about a bitch right there in front of her face, all that, well, put a name on it, bitch, you know who I'm talking to. And I dare you to say something, ho. It's that type of energy. I'm going to talk loud in your presence. And bitch, I dare you to say something back because you already fucking know I'm right. It's that type of energy. Sun these bitches. See that yellow? That solar plexus? Sun these bitches. Talk loud about your love. Talk loud about your connection. Sing about your connection. Sing about the goodness. You know, that's that lemonade. Beyonce made a whole album. Sing about that lemonade. Because you ain't just going to come over here and take nothing, bitch. I'm going to make something beautiful from it. I'm going to make something that benefits our whole family. Because it's just it's an upper echelon here. It's an upper echelon. That's all it is. You ain't tearing down nothing. It don't matter what you try to come with this connection with. Bitch, you ain't tearing down nothing. You tearing down yourself. Because at the root of it, that's all it is. You fighting amongst yourself, and you see something that is growing, that is prospering. You see a sacred soul connection, and you want to stop that. You mad because somebody is married. You mad because their marriage doing better than yours. You mad because their life going better than yours. They got more prosperity than you. So you think you're going to throw a wrench in there and you're going to change something. You think you're going to destiny swap something, you little bitch. You ain't doing nothing. Ain't doing nothing, ho. Because you don't run nothing. Your voice don't have no power. You can use that little tainted ass, white ass tongue of yours to speak curses over somebody. But as soon as the person with the real authority start talking, you're going to shrink. You're going to fold. And probably going to play victim. So just know who you are. Speak good over your own connection. When people be around you talking shit, if you just don't 100% trust them and you already, know that they on your side, just pay attention to the stuff people be saying. Because they really be trying to like speak shit over your connection. They really be trying to speak like bad over your life. They really be trying to like get people, to connect with them to be against y'all. And as long as you know what's going on, as long as your mind is strong and you can really see what's going on, because they don't really know what's going on spiritually. These just low vibrational people doing what low vibrational motherfuckers do. Grown ass people who still act like they in high school. Sometimes you got to coach their motherfucking ass up out of it. You know how a coach will cuss you the fuck out. A coach ain't like a teacher. Teachers got to follow certain rules. A coach will cuss your ass out and then make you run laps. Do these hoes bad. Straighten these hoes up. Because they out here acting like they don't know how to conduct themselves. Tell these hoes to watch their conduct when they around you and your motherfucking soulmate. That's where we at with it. See y'all on the next one.